I think that's something that's genuinely been lost, is the ability to have a genuine conversation and say, well, I see things from this side, you see things from this side, let's have a conversation and see if we can meet in the middle. And that's something that I think is really, really important. Like we said earlier on, the answer I don't think is going to be found in politics, because you're always going to disagree. It's not going to be found in economy and business and all those. That's something I think is a very individual thing. Or you're going to build up a team that have the same core morals and values of you, because that's the only way that it's going to work. But what I do think is, and with a great deal of certainty and research based upon this, that in the arts, in the theatres, in the music, I think there needs to be a heavy funding back into this, because at the end of the day, that's how you're going to unite people. That's how you're going to unite people, because if somebody comes in, they're doing an art class or they're doing a theatre class, and they come in with green hair and a kabuki mask, you're not in the least bit interested. You might look at them and be like, oh my goodness, it's you. But you're not in the least bit interested, because at the end of the day, that's kind of the environment that's there and that exists. If they're doing that in the theatre, it's what exists, it's what you expect. If they're doing it in music, but then I think you have to be able, as a human being, to say to yourself, right, okay, this is acceptable here in this room, in this realm, in this place, in this time, but out there for everybody else. If I'm going to be genuinely woke, which is about caring and loving and empathetic and embracing other people, I then also have to embrace the John Morrises that find a drag queen with a demon mask and horns coming out their head hanging out with children. Well, I find that wrong. And you have to be cognizant of that and say, well, okay, and do other people find that wrong? Yes, right, well, maybe I won't do it then. And that doesn't mean you stop being who you are. I don't dress like this when I'm out and about. I don't have necessarily, it's about being aware of other people and having that self-awareness. And that is something, unfortunate, that a lot of children, a lot of kids, a lot of college students have heard. But again, they've never really practiced for themselves. And you have to be able to sit there and really, really go within and go deeply in order to be able to understand your own life, your own world.